Yo guys, what's up? It's Teddy Creek, and today we're doing something different. Today I'm with the squad. We got the homies,
What up?
and it's gonna be the first ever inaugural CreekCast.
Oh, let's CreekCast, yo!
Damn, y'all pop the fuck out of here.
I'm so excited.
All right, so recently, new Smash Bros. Trailer came out, and my squad, I said we gotta get together to talk about this because there's a lot of stuff going on. So first, I'm gonna have everyone introduce themselves, say a little bit of their history of Smash and like who they main in their games and whatnot. So I'm gonna let my man's Jeff MPSU22 go first.
Let's go, Jeff.
Yeah, as Teddy said, I'm MPSU22. Find me on YouTube. I upload Overwatch,
Shameless
Dragon
plug.
Ball Fighters, some Guilty Gear, and my history with Smash goes from all the way 64, the OG. My main for that is Pikachu. Then I got Melee when I got the GameCube. I like to play Falco on Melee. And then for Brawl is when I started really getting into the game. And
Man's just throwing up at the
All
side
right,
of Brawl.
All right, Dibs.
and then
Let
my
the man
main
finish.
was Pokemon Trainer for Brawl. All right.
Ooh.
And then Smash 4, my main is Sheik.
All right, next I'm gonna let my man's Young Greek, Yanni.
It's your boy White Greek. You already know what it is. I'm just happy the first CreekCast. I appreciate this, and I wish y'all could see it over here. Everyone trying to mess me up, but you can't mess me up. So to begin with, I would say 64, first game I ever fell in love with. My main would have to be Captain Falcon. We don't really have a competitive scene here in like Mount Pleasant, but it is what it is. So we just practicing Melee, put hard times into that. I don't even know who I main.
Yeah, I don't think you have one.
I don't have a main. Brawl, that was casually you play that. I love Wolf and Lucas in that. Smash 4 is the first game I actually picked up like competitively. And I would have to say Lucas is my
The
main.
man of many mains.
Man of many mains.
But
Had a
that's the-
character
that's the main
crisis.
main.
But I'm trying to add Mewtwo, but who even knows, man? I was like, oh, I'm grinding harder, then this new game gets announced, so I don't even know.
True.
So I'm gonna hand it over to my bro Dims.
Big Dims.
Speak that truth, young blood.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Big Dims, People Champ, XXX Dims Tacion. Your boy been flexing on this Melee grind. That's the main game I play. I'm a Marth main, best in Mount Pleasant.
Damn, he said it.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Money match me, all right. In PM, I was at Roy main until they patched him. I'm trashed here at that game now because they patched him. But I get worked in 64. I'm gonna have to say, who I play? I play DK. That's
Oh
my
God.
that's my
That's
character.
right, yeah.
DK. Catch me in Brawl with Rob, my boy Rob, straight flex, and I'm iRobot. Smash 4, I'm gonna have to say Cloud. He's pretty busted. Like he kind of resembles Marth in a way with his like neutral air, back air, and all that good stuff. Good character all around. I like him.
Agreed.
And that's about it. That's me.
All right. And so last is me. First game, 64. I was a kid. I just kind of messed around. I thought Kirby was cool because he was a round ball. I liked Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff was a Pokemon. That was about it. Never played Melee. Never owned a GameCube. Never played Brawl. Never owned a Wii. I think I only played Brawl at Jeff's house. And I don't even know who I picked. Just picked some random people. And then Smash 4 is probably my first actual competitive Smash game that I focused on. And I mean Zero Suit. And that's about it. We got a diverse group because Yanni, Young Greek,
What up?
me, and Big Dims, we kind of play a little more competitively. We're more into the competitive scene.
Casual.
And not to
Jeff.
call my man's out, but Jeff's a little more on the casual side. But
He's good though. Man. He
he's
was
good, and he'll ask us like what's going on in the scene. So
Yeah, I usually just kind of see how like the tournaments are going.
yeah.
and
Every
who
like
wins.
every couple of months, you like did zero win again. We're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Now
that's-
he's retired now.
Yeah,
it
now
could
he's
be
retired, but
anybody.
he's coming back. He's
He's
coming
coming back.
100%. So first, gotta start off with the first question. Except for Yanni, because you wasn't even watching it.
True.
But did you
Okay.
think Smash was gonna get shown?
Can I speak on
Yeah,
this?
yeah,
Can
go-
I speak
go.
on this? All right, y'all know I've been like, we're getting DLC. Y'all on the record said we're not getting Mewtwo DLC. We got
Yeah.
Mewtwo DLC.
Yep.
We're not getting any more DLC. I said Lucas gonna be
Okay,
DLC.
but
We got Lucas DLC.
Where
This
you?
is this is
And
the
I've
question.
been the biggest guy. Like every direct, I'm like, we're getting this until it finally happened, right? And then I remember Jeff's like, "Yo, we're Nintendo Direct," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not
happening.
gonna watch it. It's not gonna happen, right?" And all of a sudden, Twitter blows up. I didn't even watch it. I think I was doing something. I don't even know. But then I'm like, "Oh, we're getting Smash 2018," and I don't think it's even hit me yet.
Right.
I don't own a Switch yet. So when I own a
Same.
Switch,
Yeah, none of us own a Switch
yet.
Yeah.
Nintendo's gonna be making some good money off of us because we're all gonna get
Very
Switches.
true.
So, I didn't think we were gonna get it. I'm glad we are gonna get it, and I'm glad to kind of talk, hypothetically what we think is gonna happen with this game.
For me, I ended up watching it at Florida when I was on vacation at spring break, and I was texting Lennon at the time, and it was after a whole like maybe the 10-minute
Yeah.
Splatoon separate thing that they were gonna do, and then they end up doing like the whole like little talking, and then they do another announcement, and I was like, oh, okay, I wonder what this could be. And then I see like the slime, the paint from Splatoon. I was like, really? We just got done watching a 10-minute like presentation on Splatoon 2, and then you get the two like normal inklings from the original Splatoon 1 kind of fighting off each other.
Mhm.
And then I just get a text from Lennon, it's happening, no way. There's like a bunch of like gargled letters and all that stuff, and I couldn't believe it at first. I didn't think it was gonna get announced at all. I didn't think they were gonna. I thought they were just gonna wait for E3 because it's usually kind of a bigger venue for that. So now you're gonna get all this speculation all through the rest of 2018 for sure.
D, you want to go or me? You get to pick. Because I mean, granted, D just saw it. He knew it happened, but he didn't see it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I knew something was gonna happen. I was expecting like a new Pokemon game to drop for like the Switch,
Mhm.
and I thought like Melee HD was gonna happen before like an actual new, like brand new. Granted, I don't even know if this is gonna be like,
yeah, brand new or whatever.
but no, I can see him pulling some stuff like this because honestly, like you got a new console,
Mm-hmm.
so why wouldn't you like drop a
You
new
gotta try to
Smash
get
game for that?
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, no, I think honestly it's a good move because I feel like Smash 4 is getting just a little dry for some people. Like I thought it was super tight how like it got like broadcasted on Disney XD.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was
Yeah.
really cool. But yeah, like honestly, it's a good move, and I'm excited to play it because I don't know, all Smash games are really fun.
Mm-hmm. Even Brawl, they say.
Hey,
I was
Brawl's good.
I didn't expect it. I mean, I tuned in because you never know what could happen. What you guys looking at over there? What
Some
you guys looking
stupid
at over
memes.
there? Oh my god,
It's nothing relevant.
y'all some.
You should have put us
y'all,
together.
Well,
We're
hey,
horrible.
you brothers, you gotta deal with yourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
I was watching it, as they would say. I was in the kitchen, wrist whipping like a stir fry.
Hey.
I was making food, and I was watching here and there. I was busy making food, and I saw the cutscene. I was like, "Yo, it's gonna be Smash." I texted my man Jeff. I was like, "It's Smash," and that was first just a joke.
Yeah.
I was like, "I think this is actually it," and then it happened, and I was like, I was done, and I didn't want to like freak out because I didn't want to burn myself, set myself on fire, and but you two good over there? You guys good? I
feel like I'm in church right now.
Damn, what do you mean?
oh, because he's trying not to laugh.
Oh,
I've had that happen before. That's
gotcha.
All right, I'm good. My bad.
All right. So that was our initial what did we think was gonna happen. But now let's get into the thick of it.
Yeah.
Do you think the game is a port of Smash 4, or is it a new game altogether?
I'm on the new game side.
I'm on new
Not
game.
what you want, but what do you think it is?
I think it's a new game.
History tells us it's going to be a port because I feel like the majority of like the Wii U / Switch games have all been just like just new games. I'm not new games, but just ports pretty much.
Updated
guess,
versions.
Yeah,
that's true.
but
Even for the
I don't
3DS.
think they would do that, especially
Not for a hype title as Smash Bros.
no.
Mhm.
I think there's certain things like they're gonna get if it's just a port, people will be super
'Cause
disappointed.
the way I kind of look at Smash Bros is kind of like an advertisement to all their other games.
It's very true.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
true.
And why miss this opportunity to not like advertise all your upcoming games? And you can do it with added DLC also.
Mhm.
We're definitely getting. I know I'm skipping it, but definitely gonna get ARMS characters.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
Splatoon. It's not gonna be an assist trophy.
But I'm very pessimistic. I want it to be a new game.
True.
But I'm gonna just in my mind assume that it's a port, just
Yeah.
because I don't want to get disappointed. But I do feel like if it was truly a port, I don't know why they would have waited to show it and make it like special. Granted, Smash is like a real big game, but I feel like if it was a port, they would have just shown it when they showed the ports of
I think they
Mario
would have. I
Kart.
think they would have said it straight up.
Yeah, I think they would. I don't.
They wouldn't have just been like, oh, Smash Bros.
Yeah, I feel like they would have shown it when they did Splatoon 2. Granted, that's a sequel, but it came out like very short after the first one did. And same with Mario Kart, which was a port. So, D, any thoughts on?
No, yeah, I think you guys like nailed it because that's my exact same thoughts. Like, honestly, I don't really have that much input.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you go on the SmashBros.com, it says
Mhm.
Super Smash Bros. And then parentheses title pending for Nintendo Switch.
Very true.
So
I think there's too much evidence towards that it being a new game.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Because granted, you have Breath of the Wild one. Link is the one that like
Yeah.
immediately I was like, oh, it's got to be a new game.
definitely.
It'd just be weird for them to do a random
Because they've
alternate
done this
variation.
in the past. They've just kind of updated character models from like
Mhm.
obviously Link was N64, but then it became the different games.
Twilight Princess Link for
Yeah.
like the Brawl and for Wii U.
Definitely.
Very
So,
true.
And then now this is Breath of the Wild Link. So I don't know. It's to me, it's a whole different character model. So I don't think you can change it for anything else like costume wise. Like colors are easier. Like
Mhm.
how for Link for Wii U they gave him Fierce Deity Link. That's
Yeah.
just basically a color
Yeah,
change.
yeah. Just palette swap.
And for Breath of the Wild, he's smaller, like kind of skinnier, and he'll have different weapons.
also, the fact that it was on with the Nintendo versus Twitter that they talked about it,
Mhm.
I think it goes into the direction of it maybe being a new game, more more they might gear it to be more competitive than the
Yeah.
previous two installments.
Hopefully.
I mean, either that or they're just gonna be like, we can just make this game how we want it, and people are gonna find out a way to make it competitive,
Mhm.
and we can market it like that. But that, to me, I think it'll make it show signs that it'll be a new game.
You don't think that? I'm just playing devil's advocate here. You don't think that it's too quick for them to make it?
See,
Because
yeah.
people were saying it's too quick, but there's reports that it took them 13 months to make Melee. So, I mean, 13 months to make Melee. Granted, it's older, so it's not as technical, but they said the reason it took them so long to go from Melee to Brawl is because they underestimated how hard it was to go from like not HD to HD, and they weren't ready. They weren't ready to see how hard that was.
Well, you got to remember, Brawl also had their whole story mode.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
Had the whole
Subspace.
Subspace
Was
was
that the only story mode in the franchise?
like main cutscene
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those cutscenes were clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Ooh,
Those boss fights were
best
crispy.
Best fight, yeah.
Were
See,
so
yeah,
fun.
I don't know about it. That wasn't me.
All on. You're missing out.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that all we think?
I think
on
so.
the port or new
Yeah.
game. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, since port is less exciting, we'll talk about this first. But if it is a port, what do you want? What do you expect?
Port,
Like-
I expect the same
Lee,
game.
but like, how much is wishful thinking for you? Like, how much is you think is like, there's no way that would be in a port, or you'd be disappointed if they at least didn't do this? Like for me, I think they have to at least, besides Inklings, we're gonna get at least a couple, 3, 4 more characters, new characters, and at least 3DS stages.
Yeah, I could see that.
I
Moved
can
over.
see that if it's a port,
I think if it's the port, it has to be like a
mixture.
collector's edition
Mhm.
type thing where you
Yeah.
get all of the past DLC characters like Corrin, Bayonetta, Roy, Mewtwo,
Yep.
Ryu. They
Lucas,
all have
yeah.
to come like with that new game for the Switch.
And then I would think that they'd be like, oh, we're gonna add all these 3DS stages, which would be like, and that would also maybe include the melee stages. 'Cause I think I can't remember. I haven't played 3DS in forever, but I know Corneria.
Yeah, there's a
And, like,
couple old ones on there. I can't remember. All I can think of is just the Magic Hand Earthbound stage, but that's about it.
I also think since they would do a port and technically they're leaving behind the Wii U or technically the 3DS, I think Ice Climbers technically would be in
Yeah.
because
Yeah, that's one. That
the
was
whole
They've
reason
had because of the quote unquote
they couldn't do it with 3D, even though Rosalina Luma
no, yeah. That was like one of the characters I was assuming that they would add from the.
Yeah.
Like, 4
they're
to
gonna
5
put
that we
ice
could get.
climbers in and not take wobbling out. So
Yeah,
because they're gonna be
no
like y'all complaining about
chance.
Bayonetta
Yeah.
and her
No,
triple jump.
no, she's getting,
Nah,
no,
we're gonna put an infinite in the game.
She's getting nerfed, and if you think she's not coming back, you're delusional.
No, she's the
She's
number
coming
one
back.
voted,
Yeah, why would
It's
they
not
take
even that. Like she's got a brand new game coming out.
Yeah,
and
again,
she's basically a
advertisement.
Nintendo character now.
which is cool. I'm all for it. You know,
Yeah, I'd
yeah,
take it.
I'm like one of the people who. I mean, I can see why people get salty about the character. But
Yeah.
I don't let it ruin my life. So
I don't have a problem with it.
I'm all
Alright.
for good counterplay and adaptability.
Alright.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, this character's meta has kind of evolved in around like, I mean, maybe a year or so. Like it's just like
Yeah,
gotten
people are
very
just
getting results now.
That's like a whole nother discussion.
Yeah, that's a different discussion.
That's the state of Smash.
That might be
for
that might be
discussion.
That's more for you guys.
That might be that CreekCast too.
Maybe, who knows? So then we'll just move over a new game. Let's start with characters. Let's go with returning characters. Who do you think's coming back?
James, you want to speak on this? I feel like I'm hogging the mic.
No, well, I honestly think like the whole cast from Smash
Put
4.
the mic closer to your mouth, man.
Okay, my
There
bad.
you
Can you
go.
hear me?
Yeah, you good.
All right. I think like the whole cast is coming back
You don't
from
think
Smash 4.
no one's getting cut?
I don't think anybody's getting cut. Well, hold on. I think like Dark Pit is gonna be like a skin.
Mm-hmm.
Lucina's
Okay.
gonna
She
be a
should've been.
skin.
What about Dr.
Should've been.
Mario?
Dr. Mario,
Should've
he's
been.
gonna stay like his same character because he's like in Melee. Like
True.
yeah,
Good
And
point. Good point.
I'd prefer that because like I don't know. I feel like they did a really good job with like for skins in Smash 4. Like I thought like
The
like
alts look
Samus,
nice.
Samus, like Link and all that. Like they had really nasty skins. I like that.
They're kind of like references to like past
Different
people
stuff,
or
yeah.
their games itself.
Yeah.
Let's
Kind of
say-
like how Fighters has like all their color twos are all referencing something from the show.
Mhm.
Each character in Smash kind of has something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to agree with Dims, and hopefully, like we get the whole cast. Because to be honest, I think that's one of the things about Smash is that you get so many different characters.
Mhm.
But I mean, if I do think people are gonna who would get cut, it would probably be like quote unquote clone characters.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say Lucas because they brought Lucas back as a DLC,
He has
so
to come
there's
back.
obviously
Yeah.
a want for him. He did.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I don't maybe like the third party. I don't know if there might be some licensing things there.
Yeah.
Granted, they
Yeah,
hashed it
that's
out
true.
there, but it could be like a Snake situation.
I don't think
But
it's kind of jumping down, but I don't think Snake's coming.
no,
I don't think so
I
either.
don't think Snake's coming.
Especially with Konami, I don't know what's going on with them. They're a dumpster fire.
Exactly. Like there's plenty of things like just because it's in this game doesn't mean it'll be in that because there's a whole lot of things that go behind
So are we
closed
doing
doors.
specifically? We're doing cutting characters too.
Yeah, you're like, who do you think is gonna make it? Who do you think's not? That's already in Smash 4.
Okay, I think
Because I've changed my opinions.
I think
since-
Shulk gets cut.
Okay, I've changed my mind. I think he stays.
I think he's.
I think he gets cut because they'll just have Rex from
See,
Xenoblade 2 coming.
I think he stays because people were saying they gotta have like the flagship character for each console. In Xenoblade, Shulk in that game. Well, I guess he was. I don't know. Xenoblade. I feel like they wouldn't lose anything if they kept him. I feel like I'm just looking at the list right now, and I don't think Originally, I thought Robin was getting cut. I don't think Robin's getting cut.
I think
anymore.
Robin's too unique to get cut.
Yeah, and plus that's like the resurgence of Fire Emblem. So I think
Yeah.
Robin's staying.
That's why I also have a feeling Lucina stays or
I
does
think
something,
she
or
needs
they
to get,
change her.
They're gonna make like
Because
prom or something.
Lucina is now kind of like the new poster child of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Because Awakening was the whole like rebirth of Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
Like you still have to have Marth, because obviously.
Marth ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
If you're in Melee, you're not going anywhere.
And then I think they just have to do something with Lucina. Granted, I don't know.
I think they should just make her a
moveset.
skin.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I could see that.
But the base of her sword,
Just
so
make her just-
consistent.
Do we think Ike stays?
I think
I think all the Fire Emblem characters are staying. They're gonna double the
I
Fire
think
Emblem character.
I think Corrin's gone.
No, that was a DLC character.
So
People like Corrin.
I think
Corrin doesn't really. Do
I think the
anything.
reason Corrin stays is because again, Corrin is so unique. Also,
And
Is
was
she
it
though?
Corrin in the new 3DS game? Was she like the main character?
Yeah,
it's
but
like the
My path is clear. Come on, guys. Best taunt.
I mean, I wouldn't say Corrin's unique, other than the pin. That's really about it.
That pin's busted.
She's got a counter. Everyone's got a counter.
That
right
counter-
now.
Yeah.
A charge shot.
Yeah, she's got a
Yeah,
charge
that
shot.
dragon fang or whatever. No, I think Corrin's gonna stay. I don't think we're gonna get many cuts, but that's always.
I mean, if Corrin gets cut, I think Robin gets cut.
I
They're
think
not gonna
Robin stays because Robin, that Fire
'Cause they
Emblem
could just
Awakening is
replace it
like-
with another like magic.
You said
person.
like this game was like on short notice too, kind of
Mhm.
like how easy is it like to like take old character models and move sets and then transfer it over into
Yeah,
like a
that's
new
true.
version. That's why I don't think there's gonna be a lot of cuts.
What do you think about Wii Fit Trainer? She getting cut?
cut.
I hope not.
It's a
But
staple, like in the Wii.
Exactly.
like,
That's
no
why I
way.
don't think she's getting cut
No way.
anymore. I
No way.
originally thought she was, but I was like, that's like one of the biggest selling games of Nintendo history.
You fit?
Like
Wii
Wii
Fit,
Sports.
yeah,
Oh,
people-
Wii Fit was
yeah.
huge.
Really?
It's like, I think I looked, it was like 23 million units or something.
Selling like
Oh.
hotcakes, my
Yeah.
guy. I don't know how many times I used that.
Granted, I did have
Well, yeah.
Wii
See?
Fit. I did have Wii Fit.
They chilling under your like cabinet somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
the,
true.
the the board.
Mhm.
Do they bring back the Mii's?
I hope so.
I think they should not.
I think they should bring them back and they should make them actually
Well, granted,
good.
I don't even know anything
Does
about
the
the
Switch have
Yeah, I
Mii's?
was just about to say that.
I don't think the Switch
have
has
Mii's,
Mii's.
'cause
I think they got rid of the whole Mii thing.
Doesn't matter if they need.
Like,
Wii.
it's
Because the
pointless now.
Miiverse is dead. Doesn't exist anymore.
I feel like it's just shout outs to previous consoles though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just
I'm 50-50 on them.
I have a feeling.
I could
I
care
think
less
one of the
I
Pokemon get
agree.
cut.
I think Greninja's gone.
I think so too.
I mean, we can get into that more with
Yeah,
who we
that's true.
think's coming
Yeah.
because I know one of Jeff's people that he wants in the game, and I'll bring it up then. But I think he's gone unless they use him in a different way.
The Japanese vines, dude. Remember when those first came out? You'd see all these crazy footstool
Or when everyone
combos.
thought Greninja was Mewtwo in the trailer.
I never thought that. I never thought
Every
that.
time I got it's
So
Mewtwo.
sad.
I was like, no, I never thought that that's who that was.
I do think Villager stays,
Villager has to
Oh,
stay.
Villager-
especially if whenever the
New-
Animal Crossing
They
Switch
just
one.
give him a new like little face, new skin.
No, dude, he's
I'm-
adorable. He's
I'm-
adorable the
I'm
way
just
he is.
saying if they
cut.
like for the new
Sleepy,
one.
the Sleepy Villager.
Yeah, the Chillager.
Chill.
Yeah, the Chillager.
Okay.
I want Duck Hunt to stay. I think he's
He'll
cool.
Duck
but
Hunt. Yeah, I think he should stay.
I think Palutina needs work if she decides to stay.
Palutena
That's
might
one I'm not sure.
actually-
I think she
Palatine
might
the
get
main.
axed and they'll add a new Kid Icarus character.
Well,
Granted,
I
Yeah,
don't
get rid of
know,
Dark Pit.
Because weren't they trying to add
Dark
more
Fish is
like
being
female
scammed.
characters into the game?
I'd have to. I mean, I'm
Can't
looking
remember
at
if
it,
that
but
was
I
in
don't
the
know.
Yeah, we don't know what they could announce at E3, like all these other games that potentially could be in.
Very true. What do you? Here's one. What do you think about Olimar?
I love. I
I
tell you
think
what.
he has to stay.
I think he's like a very like people like that game and that Pikmin series, and I think he's a unique character. He's been in since Brawl. And he's been. I would say people have used him in more
He's like
competitive
the middle
level.
of the pack. I would say like he's not garbage, but you can use him.
He's just a really unique character too, that I think
like
they'll
his kid.
keep. And I could also see if they bring. I'm not gonna. Oh,
Who's
that's
the
a
one?
different.
Who used at one of our at your tournament? Who used
Knows
Pikmin?
Dylan.
And like, yeah,
Dylan.
Arky.
Dylan.
he put in
Yeah.
work with.
He did
Pikmin.
put in. But there's a couple Olimars in the scene that are like doing well. I was gonna say like, I feel like if Bomberman makes it in, that they could use like an Olimar type set with his bombs and like
Yeah.
projectiles.
That'd
But,
be nice.
Well, who knows? I'm gonna talk about that.
I think
differently.
they could do something what they did for Smash 4, which was from well, let me look. Hold
Say, I'm looking at the list
Um,
right now, and
up. Okay, Roy wasn't in.
Roy wasn't in Brawl.
He wasn't in Brawl. So I'm thinking
Neither
they
was
could
Mewtwo
they
wasn't
could
in Brawl.
use them as DLC. They could use some of these Smash 4 characters if it's a new
It's
one
very true.
as
DLC.
DLC.
Or could they bring back like Squirtle?
We're-
Squirtle
we'll
and
get in-
Ivysaur
we'll
as
get into that.
DLC, but we can get into that later.
Last character I'm looking at just because I don't know. What do you think about Lucario?
I think he gets cut.
I don't think he gets cut. I think they would if. I think they would have cut him.
I like Lucario.
I like him too, and I think that with the whole rage factor, everything, like he was kind of perfect for Smash 4. Like I don't know, but I think they're going to keep Lucario because they want a newer. Because if they take Lucario out, who's like the other? Well, Greninja.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
No. But I'm
Charizard.
talking about newer Pokemon.
They'd had
They
new
added a
ones.
one.
Who are they?
We don't-
They got a
we don't
brand new
know.
game coming.
Yeah, we don't know.
So I think they keep-
Incineroar. He'd be
No.
dope.
Yeah,
No,
Incineroar would fit.
but I don't know the logistics on how popular
Decidueye?
Incineroar is over Lucario.
Incineroar is the most popular Pokemon in Japan right now
Is it really?
for the new games.
Oh, see, yeah, he could fit, and
Okay,
he'd be
then.
like a wrestling type.
Well, that would be
brawler.
dope because I liked Incineroar.
He'd be like kind of a tanky.
All right. Well, let's move on. Then next, I believe we got we'll wait on characters a little bit.
All right.
What are some new things that you would like added to the game? Like, I don't know, anything from gameplay to like modes. What modes
Mm.
don't you want back?
Coin and melee, man. Okay, I guess that was fun. It was like a little tipsy, but like I thought like stamina was such a cool concept.
Yeah.
Like,
That's like
Yeah.
traditional,
Like
but
yeah, Fox Laser, Samus. It's about all that range and spacing. I like that. I feel like it's great with stocks. Like I feel like that's just like perfect,
Mhm.
and that's my view on it right now.
I hope they take out what was like the board game.
Smash Rush or
Yeah, Smash
Run,
Roulette or whatever it was. That no,
It
that was
was-
for the
it
Wii
was
U
on
and
both. They
I
had
think it was
different
on both.
names,
It was
but
whack.
It
Yeah,
was not.
Well,
worth playing.
it wasn't fun at all. I hope they bring back like. I honestly, the one gripe I'd have to have against like the Smash 4 game is that. I just didn't really like its quote unquote story mode.
Yeah,
I thought,
it was. I mean, it was a big step back from Brawl.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
and even like Melee had granted the event matches, but I feel like the event matches in this one weren't as like
Mm-hmm.
Melee's
fun.
event matches.
it wasn't
fun.
as fun.
They were
and,
really fun.
and it wasn't like
Oh yeah.
and it wasn't like 1 through 50, and then after you got 50, you had the 51 with the extra boss fight. I felt like in this new one, it was just like I'm doing it. And I don't really know where this is taking me. I don't see an end, but that was just me
Yeah.
personally. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do like a big subspace emissary because
No,
I feel like
that's
that
way
took
too much work.
You
way
don't
too
think
much
so?
work for them. No,
What about future DLC? So
do you-
Space Emissary.
no.
No,
Dude,
that,
you don't
that
think
would
so?
Do games do? No, he's been.
Do
I mean,
games do DLC stories all the time?
not like this.
Not
Though.
like
they
that.
have
They
the story
could.
already in place, then they just add on.
They could have
to
been.
it.
They could have been working on it already.
I doubt it. I
I
don't
mean, if
think
they really want to do like a side project for it, sure.
I mean, who knows? They could have known about the Switch for a while and started working on it.
I don't think they would.
Hey man,
Granted, you had to see. I think the last DLC I heard was for Smash 4 was 2016, correct? Bayonetta was 2016.
Was
Jeez.
she?
Was she? See, here's the thing. When you said was it too quick, I was like, man, it feels like it's been quick, but this game's been out for what 3, 4 years?
Years, yeah.
That's
They
that's a
could
long
have known
time.
the Switch was coming and just. Granted, you don't know like how later they decide to, because obviously they still had to make the DLC
Yeah,
content.
Yeah.
When was the last DLC dropped for Smash 4?
He said 2016.
2016, I think.
Okay.
That sounds about right, actually.
Yeah, that does sound right. That was like Bayonetta and all that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because Bayonetta was the fan vote, and pretty much all the new characters we're gonna get are gonna be pretty much like second, third,
Yeah,
fourth
exactly.
place. Because they were super smart about that. We're gonna pick one winner, and now we have a laundry list of characters we know people want in this game.
Yep,
It's,
it's very
Was
true.
Shovel Knight on there?
Probably.
I don't think
I
his,
don't-
I don't, was
I
his
don't think
game
they
even out
released-
then?
Shovel Knight was
Shovel-
out
yeah.
there. Shovel Knight was rumored because his amiibo came out,
Oh
and
yeah,
everyone
that's right,
thought I
Oh my
personally,
god, Shovel Knight.
yeah, that I kind of want that. I never played.
I do think
That game
he.
looked
I
fun.
think he could be in.
Yeah, as like an indie character.
Yeah, I thought he looked super sick in this game.
I think you're thinking too small. I want to broaden the scope. Okay, what do you think about Rage? Should Rage be back?
If it is, I'll be okay. But if not,
D says boo.
I no, I don't.
Something on that. Yo, go ahead.
Okay. I'd vote for it to like come out, but I do think like they can keep
Or should they
Lucario
rework the Rage? Where it's like,
where it's not in the game.
no, that, or they like either make it either from %0 to 100, because right now you start Rage at 33%,
That's too early.
and then it builds up incrementally. And so like you want it to just start at 100, or like you get a set range from 50 to 100, and then it increases again from
I mean,
100
you're,
to
you guys are the
150.
competitive one.
Yeah.
You guys would. Have
I
a better
personally like you
feel
get
about it.
competitively you get used to it and you just kind of have to live with it, which is I stopped being mad at Rage like a long time ago.
You were never that upset about it.
No, because I get it. Like if you kill early, it's not a problem. But you also have characters like people who main Sheik have a hard time
Yeah.
killing early. I know that's like the bugaboo, but
Well,
I'd be okay with them taking it out. I would also like maybe to bring back to 64 Z canceling, where you can just eliminate your lag on your landings. But I doubt that's going to be brought back. Granted, that was intentionally put in the 64 game.
could be.
Wave dashing, I don't think that's gonna stay. If they do bring wave dashing, I hope it's like Rivals of Aether. I know this ain't like, but because it's super easier for me personally. So
No,
yeah,
I just know they added. Well, I don't know, but I feel like they added Rage just for the heavies to make them relevant, because they just get at high percents and then they can kill.
So, like, in my opinion, I do not think like raid should be a thing because, like, for some characters, like, they rely on like getting gimps and they're not like too hot in the late game. Like Marth and melee, like there's a Marth zone. Like for if you're facing like a Spacey or something, you can't kill him at high percent. And like for characters who like rely on like getting those early kills, and like they can't really kill at like higher percent, you're just getting like if you're down a like if you're up a stock, or I mean down a stock, and someone just like and you can't like take that one stock off right away, then like the game's pretty much done. Like and like when I thought of rage, like I thought if I'm working my opponent and he's at high percent,
Very true.
wouldn't he be doing less damage because I'm whooping him?
I hear you on that. You get
Like,
that Captain Ginyu mentality.
That's what I'm saying.
You just let him work you.
That's
and
what I'm
pull the
saying.
Switch on him.
Exactly. And then things I want to see in like the new game, I just want it to be smooth. Like
Okay.
I want it to be fast paced. Like I want it to be rewarding.
You want
as
to be
well.
faster than 4?
A little bit faster
Okay.
than 4, because I just want it to be rewarding for like I know like perfect pivots and all that were just like what else was there? Like I know like I could definitely tell like with a high tier player with like ledge trumping.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can
His
definitely
movement
tell.
and stuff
That's a
like that.
different thing. Do you like
Yeah.
ledge trumping?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
I'll get
Yeah.
that to a
As a
second.
melee
I was
player,
about to bring that up.
Like I just and like I don't want the game to be clunky. Like I was not a fan at all of like the multiple air dodges in Smash 4. I was more accustomed to like melee where when I were to air dodge, I could like directionally influence it up or left, right, or down even just to throw off my like opponent,
Yeah, your
cross them
movement.
over basically. But I wasn't accustomed to like some man just air dodging like 5 times, and I was like I can see like the outplay potential, but like I was not a fan of it. And for like ledge trumping, I did think Smash 4 did something right. Like okay, camping the edge and all, but like I think it's cool like when I see someone like ledge trump, like get him off the edge, like try to get him like like in the middle of the stage and like take him out. But
yeah, definitely like your offstage game. It encourages that for some more offstage play with ledge trumping, and it's pretty rewarding.
Yeah,
You
'cause
just snap that ledge.
Even if they didn't if they brought back ledge hogging, I feel like it'd destroy a lot of people's recoveries. Like the only people that would be fine would be Bayo And who else has got really good recovery? That's top tier.
Everyone.
That's top tier.
That's top tier.
If you're hogging the ledge though,
Who would be Diddy?
like
Kind of.
Diddy,
Well, Diddy. Granted, Diddy, you could get
like
Diddy,
Fox
yeah.
is linear. That's not gonna do
Yeah,
nothing.
Fox is Fox. You can't.
And even if you're Sheik, you still gotta go on to the stage and then you get punished. So
You too, yeah. I just. Oh, Jeff, don't be giving up.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
right.
I
Alright.
feel I feel like also in Smash 4 like recovery is so free. Like my boy The Truth says, Landon, he says like it's super free, and I couldn't agree more. Like it's so hard to gimp someone in that game. I feel like
Unless it's
It-
Ness.
unless it's
it's
Ness, yeah.
it's what's harder than other games.
I see
I'll
my
agree with
man's
you on
over
that.
here. Why Greek? And
Well, it's because I play Lucas. He's
I
got the
know,
best,
he's
like one
taking
of
a
the best
percent
recoveries
being
in the
so
game.
low.
It's very true. I've seen
He's
it.
taking a percent being so low. All right, I'm dash dancing on stage, like thinking nothing of it, and the man comes back, like, and then he kills me with back throw because he got rage. But I don't know. I would like to see like them make it. I don't know. Just recovery is just way too.
Just be like
free.
64. Take out air dodges. You can't.
Oh,
You
take
can't.
out air
You
dodge.
can't tech the walls.
No,
you just
no,
gotta
no,
SDI. You gotta
no,
smash DI
no.
everything.
All
Yeah.
right.
No.
This
Yeah.
man's a caveman over here.
You get touched once, you get comboed to death.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's good.
No, it's not good. I'm
But
not about that life.
Things now. Those like mechanics we want to bring back. Did you want to switch over to like stages and stuff you want to see?
Yeah, is there any
Probably.
like stages or anything like
I'll say let Jeff talk about this because I know he's got a laundry list.
of stages?
No,
No, I feel like he's got some ideas.
Actually, I was just gonna bring up the Smash Ball. I wonder if they would.
Yeah, what I heard something about this. You didn't say what you were gonna say, unless you had nothing else.
No, it was just more of like, do they tweak it at
Yeah,
all?
do you think they I've heard some crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Do you think they should rework that entirely? So it's like I don't think this would work at all. But I heard people saying where it would be characters got a meter's full, they get their super.
No, that wouldn't.
No, that wouldn't work.
Well, I mean, works for Cloud.
Yeah, I'm saying they keep it in the game. So like
To make it actually competitive.
Oh,
Smash
for the
Ball, because
competitive
the thing is
aspect?
like if Smash
guess
Ball
it's like-
comes out in a game, it ruins the flow. And
True,
everyone just
and
goes
everyone
to it.
goes for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I don't want to feel like my game's gonna be like swayed to my opponent because like he's rewarded for like camping and maybe charging up his
Mhm.
whatever.
Well, even Smash Ball, they'd have to super retweak them anyway because Falco, Fox just carry them off.
Like
the top of the
ZSS
stage.
is like
Yeah.
first person. I don't think they would do that, and especially the amount of time you said would take to do that, I
Mhm.
don't think they would do it.
I think the only way they could is if they made it like I don't even understand how they would, but it would just be like a cutscene move, like how most fighting games kind of are nowadays,
Yeah,
where
that's true.
you do the
Input.
or when you get the ball or the meter or whatever, and I don't know how that wouldn't kill the person. You'd have I don't know stocks amount maybe you'd have to change or something, but
Because I remember with Wolf, man, I would just get my Smash Ball.
yeah, and that's
be like
it was
3,
terrible.
lift someone off.
Yeah.
Dims
It's-
knows about that.
I'm saying maybe you could like boost some stats or something like that, and they have like a
Maybe.
little drawback, like when they're
then
done
I think you're
taking
just
it.
getting into a whole new can of worms.
That's
there.
yeah, like
just
I,
doing
I'm
doing
know.
this whole
saying
meter
like
thing.
I'm saying like this game's solidified as like just
Beat
like
is-
super clean. Like
Mhm.
no, you don't need any like thing to boost you up.
It's
Like
different. It's different
yeah.
from other fighting games.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause
It's
isn't
not
it
like
in-
your typical.
in DBZ like fighters, can't you get like all the super like the Dragon Balls? I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
that's still a
no.
feature that should be turned off.
exactly. Yeah.
I agree. Anything else that you want added to the game? Stage? I just say Fountain and Dreams and Yoshi's Story
Stage wise, I mean,
and Metal Cavern.
Metal Cavern. Yeah, Metal Cavern. Stage wise, I'm I think we'll just get what we're gonna get. If
You don't think
there's-
we're gonna get some old ones?
No, yeah, I'd like Saffron City to come
Yeah,
back,
Saffron City.
but there's
they'll just make another Pokemon Stadium one.
Yeah.
They'll just make Pokemon Stadium 3 or 4.
I'd want.
Or 7?
I'd be okay if any of my returning stages don't come back because I feel like you have to eventually move on from these games, and like
True.
we still covet like the old 64 stages, melee stages, like Poke Flow. We love Poke Flow. It's-
baby.
Jungle Jade. So I'm okay whatever we get.
there'll definitely be stages for the new games, like Breath of the Wild will for sure have one. There's no way it doesn't.
Arms will get one. Splatoon.
Splatoon will get
Popular
one.
games will get one.
The new
Bayonetta.
Xenoblade will
We're gonna get more
one.
Bayonetta stages.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think we should get like two or three. Yeah, depending on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm so, like also like I'd like to see like not like I know you like your platforms and I said it so many times, but I just want like
Greek wins his platform.
I want to say like I just want like competitive like
Yeah.
how many like actual stages could you play in
Honestly,
a
there's
tournament?
probably like 4, and
Exactly.
you probably only play 2.
Yeah,
Wasn't that the whole point of the Omega stages or whatever?
They all have different ground traction rates, so they don't move the
Oh, do they
same.
really? Okay.
No, that's the stuff I don't know about.
Yeah.
Granted, I feel like Omegas are legal as like a counter pick though.
They are, but if
No
you-
one hardly uses
So
them.
what are the ones that are like legal then?
FD, Battlefield,
Battlefield.
Town and City. Dreamland
Smashville,
is only available if you don't ban
It's
Battlefield.
a counter pick.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it counts as a double ban.
Is the blast zones like the same? or
No, they're
something?
different.
No, actually, this version of Dreamland is like really tiny compared to other iterations.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, Wispy's still there.
Yeah, Wispy's still there.
Did I say Town and City?
Yeah, Lilat.
Lilat, that gets banned all the
Lilat.
time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying what are the
But,
legal
yeah,
stages.
and I think that's it.
I think that's it.
And really, only 3 of those get played: Town and City, Smashville.
I think there needs to be more variety.
Yeah. We
Well,
hope
it's the
so.
thing you gotta remember.
Make
It's a
Pilot
party
Wings
game.
viable
kind of,
for a
so.
competitive scene.
You still want those fun games you can play with
Oh,
like, your
obviously,
younger
yeah. You want the
siblings.
cool stages, yeah.
But yeah, but it'd be cool like if they like took notice of like, hey, this is like here's the for the competitive scene, like let's give you like 10 really solid maps you can play.
Do we think Nintendo takes notice of the Smash scene more than
Yeah.
usual for this
Yeah.
one?
I had to get into that because even looking at this trailer, it seems a little bit more darker and
Yeah.
intense than other trailers. Because like Smash 4, it was
That's
like, ooh, villager.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Villager
getting a
didn't open
note,
up his
which is-
mailbox.
it
Oh my
was
God, he got a
awesome.
letter.
But I do, and even them being on the Nintendo Versus, I think they are,
Mhm.
and even like,
Because I think that will affect how this Smash plays out.
see, I've talked
100%.
to people in like in the scene, and they're like, I feel like they're gonna try to like unite all these games, like try to make like this very like competitive / but still be like a party game like it's supposed to be. Because
Yeah.
because look at
Because deep down, Nintendo wants it to be
I think they
there's the family aspect in party game that they've
Mhm.
always wanted, and they always try to promote. It just Melee ended up being the one that like succeeded
had the
as
staying
like
power with all
super
the secret
competitive.
techs. and
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel
Which
like
never meant
with
to
the rise of esports and whatnot, like
Yeah, there's no way.
Too much money.
No,
Too
yeah.
much money.
They can't
Yeah.
ignore it any longer.
Yeah,
Especially
like-
with all the reactions that they know they've seen from the trailer coming out.
Yeah.
There's not a chance.
Yeah.
They've made try to make Splatoon more of an esport. They
Mhm.
know they put like
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
See, they're trying to with these
Yeah,
games.
I don't know
And I don't
how's-
know how successful
How's
they are.
that Pokemon game? I know
Pokken?
like
Pokken.
Pokken?
I don't know how successful.
I didn't
it
know
is.
if it was like
Mm.
competitive.
I mean, they've got tournaments.
Exactly. So
But-
I feel like they're finally like, okay, let's start like recognizing.
I think though the only thing that might get in trouble is if they try to go too half and half on this. They don't try to go like one way or the other. Because you think about it, they made these games with the mind of, and like I'll take Melee for instance, because I feel like in Smash 4 that like when they added 4 Glory and stuff like that, they did try to cater a
Mhm,
little
They took
bit.
a step, but
They took a
it was,
step.
It wasn't.
It was the
it was
right
on the
step in the
fence,
right
though.
direction for sure.
Yeah.
But look at Melee. Like this was not intended to be. It's kind of like the room of
Yeah.
Yeah.
of fighting games.
super-
It was never as in the point is like it was intended for this, but it ended up like this
Mhm.
or that, I should say. Secret text and all that, and it's still a fun party game to play today.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you can play it at a super competitive level. So who knows?
I think
They'll do
really
it.
all
They'll
they'd
do
need
the
to
right
do
thing.
is just have a couple more stages, and maybe like an online ladder, online
Yeah.
That'd be
something.
really sick, like something like net play.
Yeah, because they.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the
They have the new net.
online thing
Yeah, we
coming.
don't. Granted, we
Really?
don't know
Yeah.
how good it's gonna be
Good
because
it's- yeah.
Nintendo's never really
Some
had
people
good
thought
servers
because it
yet.
was supposed to come out,
Okay.
and then they
Same with
delayed
Virtual
it.
Console, Virtual
Ooh.
Console.
So
one.
people
That
thought they
means
probably
they'll-
delayed it for
They
this,
probably,
maybe.
like tried, yeah.
Yeah, that could be it. They
Yeah.
definitely have to do test runs.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say about.
Nah, I think if they do I think they started in the right direction. I think they're gonna like take the big plunge here, and hopefully an
I hope
online
so.
ladder will be fun because they have to see like all these people
Like because like you go
doing
on
these
I
things.
heard people saying you go on to Twitch and you're like, all right, I'm watching this person streaming. They say they're top 100 in whatever game. I want to watch them make their climb. Smash 4, if you don't really know the competitive scene, it's just kind of like I'm gonna go watch, I guess, the most viewed person right now. So I mean, just having at least like a ranking system, like bronze, silver, gold, or however they want to do it, I think it would help a lot, at least for longevity. But is that all we got for that?
I would think so. I would think
All right.
so.
We're taking the deep dive now.
Let's go.
It's time for the
It's
characters.
the fun one right here.
This is the fun one.
So we already covered who's returning, who's getting axed. Okay, I want to split this up because personally I feel there's a difference between who I expect,
And who you want.
who I want,
Okay.
and then like super wishful thinking, like who do I like?
Like totally out of left field or something.
Yeah, like
I might have
some
to pick
Goku
up my-
Shrek shit.
I might pick up.
Yeah.
I might
God.
pick up my old.
It's all ogre now.
Uganda Knuckles. It's gonna happen.
So like, who do you expect? Do we all expect ice climbers?
Yes.
They made ice climbers. They just didn't put them in. That's pretty much.
But yeah, wasn't there like stuff for it?
Yeah.
I can see them putting it in. It's not gonna have the wobble, but
Yeah.
it's definitely gonna be there. Because do you honestly think that they're gonna have that 8-player Smash? Like that was.
I mean,
they gonna-
they
I mean,
could.
Are they
They
gonna
can bring it back,
Bring
but
it
it-
back.
come
That's
back.
what I meant.
They can
Yeah,
bring it
thank
back,
you.
but it could still work.
Yeah.
Like they can make it work now. It's just the limitations.
They don't have the 3DS because that was the.
No. Yeah, because I felt like that was a super unique character.
Mhm. For sure.
Yeah.
And it's a retro character.
Exactly.
So
In Melee and whatnot. So I can definitely see him bring
are we all assuming that Wolf's coming back?
it. Yeah.
No.
Like
I
what brawl
pray.
characters do you think are coming back?
I think
guess that's-
Wolf.
I don't think Wolf comes back.
Wolf, and if it's any of the Pokemon, it's going to be Squirtle.
I think Wolf 1000% is coming back.
I hope Wolf because I love
Maybe
Wolf.
Slippy. Well, that's who I want.
Slippy.
Yeah, Slippy.
I think
Help me,
Wolf
Fox.
is definitely coming back.
I'm more of like
Slippy gets in the game.
60% Wolf's coming back. 40.
I think he's got to be coming back.
Slippy gets in the game and he just like asks for help
I
the whole
heard people
time.
saying Slippy's like the Pichu of.
Oh
the new
God.
one. He just hurts himself.
Yeah.
It was a skin for Pikachu. That'd be
Could
like
be.
a cool shot.
Now, here's the thing I just thought of on the way here. Do you think they're going to make like purchasable skins? Because they have to
They
see like how
could.
people are modding and stuff like that. And think,
I don't
hey,
think Nintendo does that.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think
think they
Nintendo.
would.
They don't do
Something
anything like that.
who knows?
know-
we,
I
get-
know-
we didn't think there was going to be DLC.
Very true, and I know for a fact Sakurai's he knows at least what happens in tournaments in Japan.
You would have to bring your own console to a tournament if you want to use that skin, or someone
Yeah.
would have to buy
Yeah.
all the.
I don't think they would.
But the skins don't matter. It's just for
Yeah,
look.
I know it's a nice visual, but
But yeah,
color
I know for like super majors like Evo, they don't buy any of the skins. They just use the base ones. And
Yeah.
but all right, so any other characters you expect to come back
To come what do you
or
mean?
get added? Expect to come back.
We're
or
getting
get added.
inklings, and we're gonna. I know for a fact we're gonna get an arms.
We're getting arms
Yep,
character.
arms character for
Rex from Xenoblade. I think
You
it's Rex.
expect it?
I expect him to be in.
Okay.
I wouldn't-
Or Pyra, like the other character that's
I'm-
with him.
I'm expecting a Metroid player.
I think his name's Rex.
A Metroid
is.
character. It's not gonna
Yeah,
be
because
Ridley.
I mean, you're getting.
I've heard
Metroid.
many people say they think Ridley could get added now.
He's too big.
You
They're
know
gonna
how
shrink
big-
him. They're
big-
gonna
yeah.
shrink him.
Think of
What?
how big Bowser is in Mario 64 compared to Mario. He's huge,
That's true.
and they shrunk him down. I think they can do it now.
Granted,
Shrink
he's
him
still
down.
really big in Odyssey too.
Yeah.
It'll be, they're gonna add someone. I was
He'd just be such a
hoping
weird character.
maybe a hunter character like from Metroid Prime Hunters, but I don't know how popular that game was.
Either that or they add a new one from the new game coming.
Because you're gonna.
There is a new
They're working
Metroid
on the
game
new
coming out,
Metroid.
right?
Yeah.
People lost their minds over it. So
When
and
Evo
all
went,
they
it was
showed
just like
a 4.
Metroid coming soon.
Or
Is
I
there
was like-
any other Bayonetta characters?
the
I
had no
skin,
idea.
the white and red character.
Okay,
skin,
because I
but
know I feel like since Bayonetta was like the voted in
I
character,
haven't played any of them.
it's
so-
obviously a very
Neither have I.
popular character.
I think
maybe
one.
maybe it's for
I think
other
one
reasons,
character
but-
from her game somehow gets in.
Yeah, just
could.
because how popular Bayonetta is, and granted, I
Yeah.
mean, she's the best character in Smash
Mhm.
4, and maybe they want to add on to that. And like I said, there's new games. So they might be taking more of a business approach with this, so they're just gonna be like, okay, these are Switch titles. I think we're gonna get Bomberman.
Plus, you got to be thinking other companies are thinking, yo, if we can get our character into like Smash,
true.
Yeah, perfect.
like
I feel like it's just gonna be a roundup of all the popular Switch games. They're like their favorite character from that, or whoever's like, I don't know if they can do like who's the most played and like Pokken, like
Mhm.
picking one of like Suicune or something.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Like
another Pokemon, it's probably gonna be from
a Pokken from
Yeah.
Pokken.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right, so then we'll take some turns. We'll start with my man Jeff.
Let's go, Jeff.
Who do you want?
Pokemon trainer,
Okay, Pokemon trainer.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay.
He's been like the one I always voted for during the Smash 4. I really think Shadow could be really unique because of his chaos abilities with the Chaos Emeralds.
Okay.
Just from Sonic Adventure Battle 2 at Chaos Control, where he kind of like stops time.
Mhm.
I just think he had.
You would
It's
have
like-
Witch Time.
Yeah, I know, granted, but
Wow, that would be
He-
busted.
I think he can.
They
They
could-
would
they
be able
tweak
to
it.
do something with Shadow.
That would be cool though. They could add it though. Now
Yeah.
that they've added Witch Time, like a
Exactly.
slow counter like that.
There's something that he just has abilities, and he also from his PS2 game, the Shadow the Hedgehog game. Don't give him guns, but like he had specials. in that.
Classic.
Yeah, we don't. That one's kind of just in the back.
You got any others
Not
that you want?
really. Not
No?
right now. Not in my head.
All right, let's talk about Pokemon trainer.
You know, as goodwill as that is for Jeff, it's not going to happen because they specifically went in Smash 4 and said we're not doing 2-in-1 characters.
Either that, it's not gonna
I
happen.
think it's just so good. It displays the three.
Yeah.
Just
or
plays
they bring
three.
it back, but I say they keep Zard separate.
Zard was. I love Zard.
They throw Greninja and 2 other ones in there.
I don't think we're gonna
That's the
get-
only way I can see it happening.
We might get him back.
It's
as
not
an
going to
ass-
be Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Zard.
I
There's
think
no
we're gonna get
chance.
like an assist trophy.
Either
Either
is so fun to
now,
me.
either
the thing
that-
they would have to change would be like the whole stamina system.
That was stupid.
that was dumb.
That's terrible.
Either that
Even I know
or
about that.
It's just cool to see him
they
in the background.
make like how let's say I remember they thought that Plusle and Minun were gonna be
Mhm.
in
That
one of
was
the
dope.
games. They could do like another tag team character and have
Mhm.
Pokemon Trainer be the trainer in the background.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only way I can see it happening is him being just kind of a background. It would be like Rosalina and Luma, except he wouldn't do anything.
True.
he never did anything besides
Stand there.
stand there and
yell
act
at
like
you.
he's giving commands.
Like that all the trainers do. But that's the only way I can see him actually being a character. I would also see him be more of an assist character.
That's why when
assist
when
trophy.
Charizard became a separate character, I was kind of nah. I didn't think Charizard. I know
I
some
love
people
Charizard.
like
Charizard's the most-
Charizard. I didn't think Charizard really.
Yeah, was he even the most popular out of the 3? Like everyone picked.
I would think so.
Yeah, you would think so because I mean, like,
I like him
I
more
know
than
he's
Charizard.
final.
But,
Like,
I like
third
him more than
evolution.
Squirtle
I
and
didn't-
Ivysaur.
I just didn't think that he really deserved a spot by himself.
Mhm.
I didn't think he was that special to warrant that. Granted, everyone always picked Charmander and stuff like that. Bulbasaur. So that's why I was like, oh, okay. I didn't care for Charizard being his own character.
No one else for you?
I'll probably come to me later.
Oh, okay. Yanni.
I like the shadow idea for Jeff because I do think they could give him like a witch time. As horrible as that sounds, Sonic
They would modify it.
they'll do a good
Plus,
job about it.
Shadow wouldn't have the air. Well, maybe you would, but wouldn't have the air abilities that Bayo has.
Oh, Jet the Hawk
Oh, Jet the Hawk. Okay.
from Sonic Riders. Bring out his board.
Now who do I want?
Yeah. Who do you want?
My number one who I want to see in this game,
I mean, you've said it like 4 times.
who I've wanted since Brawl. I used to look up on the dojo and you see fake pictures of Bomberman.
Waddle Dee.
I do want Waddle Dee. Oh, he's coming back. But I love Bomberman since Bomberman 64, Bomberman on the DS. I was so excited when this game got announced for the Switch, and as soon as your boy gets that $350 or whatever it is to buy both the Switch and the game, I'm
There's
doing
probably
it.
a bundle.
Because I love Bomberman. I've had so much fun with those games, and you've seen in was it Super Smash Flash? They've added him
Yeah.
into it, so there's ways he
Doesn't
could
also
work.
have Naruto though.
You know, I
Hey, it
do
could
want to
happen.
see Waddle Dee. I think he is
What about
adorable.
Bandanity?
or whoever. I don't care. I don't care. I want Waddle Dee, Bandana D, whoever in it, and I want to see Wolf come back. Wolf was one of my favorite characters in Brawl to play. I think it's good having villains.
Yeah, we need more villains.
Yeah, we
because
do
those
need
are
more villains.
He's like the actual villain in
Yeah.
the game.
yeah him and
Like, him and Ganon
Andross
probably. Well, no, in Smash, like him and Ganon are probably the only two like real villains. I
and
can think of.
Bowser,
Bowser's-
Mewtwo technically.
Bowser, he's a villain, but he's not like sinister. He's just I'm gonna steal Peach again.
Yeah,
This
because
time I'm gonna marry her.
yeah.
Get these moons.
Yeah, he's like
Get
the
these
Team
moons.
Rocket villain. You know, he's
Yeah.
like he's a villain only in title. Say it. What is it?
No, I just remembered the one Demise from Skyward Sword.
I forgot.
He's the OG, like the original,
The-
like Ganon from his game.
Okay. Is that like the Warthog version of him?
No, that's
It's
like
like
just Ganon.
Oh yeah,
it's,
Ganon.
it's Ganon, but like cooler.
Okay.
He's got his hair's on fire.
Cooler's getting added.
Cooler.
You know what?
yeah, DBZ character. No.
Could happen.
No.
Funimation tweeted at him.
I do think that like having villains, because I thought that was the cool thing about like you could have team mode and you could have like I could do like Fox and Falco versus you know, some people would just do Dark Fox and then like Wolf, but it also like you could team up the villains of other games versus the heroes of other games. And that was so
battles.
cool. Yeah. And that's what I thought was really like it increased the replayability because you're like, wow, I can Pac-Man versus so-and-so.
I don't want to cut you off, but you reminded me.
Go ahead.
Backtrack a bit. You said like teams.
Right.
What if they added a version mode where it's you pick a team, but it's like, so say you pick Fox, Falco, Wolf.
Right. Like all Star Fox versus.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm just picking those three because you're talking about them. But you only get one, and each of them is a stock.
Oh.
Crew battles. Like I thought it would be dope if they put like crew battles
into Smash.
like a mode.
Oh,
Like so you could just
so
like,
kind
select
of.
the roster.
Like-
that would be sick. Kind of like
Fighters, but obviously you can't switch. Well, maybe they make you able to switch.
Oh, that would be.
But
That would be crazy.
that'd be cool.
Was there a tournament mode like in Melee? Like did they have that in?
There's a tournament mode in Smash 4. It's ass.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
bad.
even make tournaments.
It's
like-
not even as good
it's
as
bad.
tournament mode in Melee.
It's bad. What are you talking about? Just say it. Just say it.
Did we already do who do you expect?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to mention the new Fire Emblem characters whenever Fire Emblem Switch
Yeah.
comes out.
There'll be DLC.
He would replace, he'd replace.
But no, I think we're gonna get Arms. I hope Bomberman, Waddle Dee, and Wolf are in the top that I really want. Bomberman being like a super tier.
You probably want Bomberman in the game more than you want like Luigi to return or something.
Yeah. Duh. I love Luigi, don't get me wrong, one of my favorite characters of all time. But no, I love Bomberman and I'm ready to see him shine because he's been revived on the
That's very
Switch.
true. He does have a new Switch game.
So let's have it. But Dims, what do you
D,
what do you think, my man?
I'm curious about this man. I don't know what he
All right,
wants.
yo, give me Seto Kaiba. DLC.
What about
boy.
Kisame from Naruto?
Oh
Shark Man?
yeah, Shark Man, that'd be dope. Give me some Akatsuki members. But
Kubara.
yeah, oh, that'd be tight. But I thought something cool would be, in DK, like that like the King Croc guy.
Oh,
King K.
King
Rool?
K. Rool.
No,
Yeah.
he's gonna be.
I thought
he'd be a good villain.
I
Yeah,
thought
you
like
could get him.
I thought he would be tight. Like he kind of played like one of those heavy hitters, like kind of like a King DDD.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would be tight. I thought Slippy would be really cool. I don't know.
I'm warming up to the idea of Slippy.
I'm not.
I don't. What's
Not
the?
Peppy. Peppy's.
Yeah.
Either that or like if they add Wolf,
They'll
maybe
probably
like
just do Crystal.
they could. Do
Oh
that.
yeah, I could see that.
I want him.
think we're getting another Star Fox.
I
Oh
hope.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or
Even
they
though Star
add like
Fox
one of the
kinda
random
flopped on
other
Wii U.
villains. Leon, the great Leon, Pigma. What his name is?
Andrew, the lamest one, the first guy who dies.
Oh yeah, he's bad.
Uncle Andron. Like that guy was so lame.
Anyone else? D?
I thought
That's a
yeah,
good one.
maybe like Machamp would be sick.
That'd be
Oh
cool.
yeah.
If they added like an old Mon,
Because I feel like that's like when I think fighting type.
There
I think
is-
Machamp.
an interesting thing I learned is Nintendo only has the rights to the first 150 Pokemon.
Oh really?
Oh,
The
that makes
rest-
sense.
The rest is owned by Game Freak.
Yeah.
That is
So
finesse.
it's kind of
So that's why probably they would. Wow. Hopefully the Pokeball step their game up.
I didn't like
I didn't like the Pokeballs.
Smash 4. I don't even
I don't
remember. I don't even
remember.
remember.
I don't remember.
Brawl
any
had
of them.
Latios and Latias, right?
I don't remember any of them.
And then Deoxys. Deoxys was sick.
Got anyone else, D?
No, that's about it.
All right.
I'm just gonna say, like for D, I do agree King K. Rool's gonna be in the game because I feel like when the
Yeah.
fan voting, he was
even like,
Okay, bro.
what's the word I'm looking for? Fake leaked.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was like Snake, Wolf, King K. Rool,
Rayman.
Rayman.
That was the top tier leak.
That was
That man had a
beautiful.
video.
That was legit.
That
Yeah,
man-
Trixie Kong is a scanner. What is it?
I'm
is there an
definitely,
name?
I'm definitely
Trixie
expecting a new DK character.
Funky probably.
Yeah, or I don't know anyone really. See, I don't know who I want. I don't really.
I figured you would have done like research on this.
I did, but I
Still
couldn't.
can't think.
I don't really care. I got Zero Suit, and
Yeah.
part of me feels like she's not coming back, but that's a different.
Oh no,
No,
she's,
she's
definitely
coming
coming
back.
back.
You never know.
Especially
man.
with Metroid getting a new game.
You never know,
It'd be
man.
a skin though.
Yeah,
I could see it being.
you never know.
Nah, she
But give me part of this is a joke, but part of it's not. Give me a Glover.
Yo, yeah, we were talking
Glover would
about
be
this.
sick.
I don't know how the hell he'd work because
I
he
think
got a
you'd-
ball.
Donald
Nah,
Glover.
dude, he'd be
I
be
don't.
sweet. He'd be
What do you
sweet.
got? What do you got?
Divs
D?
looked up Glover and it was just Donald Glover.
Yeah, I had the same thing. I did
Friggin'
type in
Childish
64
Gambino
after it.
DLC.
That I would take that.
Red Bomb.
Just
That'd be his victory music. Wah, wah, wah.
what else do I was thinking maybe some old Fire Emblem characters.
Oh yeah,
I
could
would
see
take
that.
Lynn.
Yeah, Lynn would be a
She
good
would
one.
be cool.
She was
She was in
in
Sister.
PM. I think people were trying to make her in PM.
Okay.
So like, I know she does have a fan base.
No, she's.
Oh yeah, she's
huge.
like number one. Or number
yeah,
one female.
for sure.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Lynn.
Lynn. She's
From-
assist trophy.
The old Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She just like comes out as
Or like I don't know,
Uses her sword.
just like
Doesn't it turn dark or something like that?
I
I
don't know.
remember.
Oh.
She's
Just
got
like
green,
a
green
new-
hair ponytail.
Just a new Fire Emblem character that's not a sword. Like I have no problem with another sword Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, I
but
know.
Maybe like axe, a lance.
Yeah.
Who
I
knows?
mean, you got all
Shade.
different. You got so many different kind of like weapons and like classes in Fire Emblem
Yeah.
where it just if it would work.
I don't know. I know you'd want to
X and
Josh,
chain.
but I don't know how they would add Camilla
Camilla.
because I don't know how
She's a
they'd
flyer.
add
We're
a
getting-
flyer.
Actually, we're
But-
actually gonna get Knuckles.
We could get Knuckles.
We're gonna.
But
get
are we gonna
Knuckles.
get weird big knuckles from
Uganda?
the show?
Uganda Knuckles.
Or,
Uganda.
Are we getting normal knuckles?
Not Wakanda.
Uganda.
Who else do I want? That's like within the realm of reason, because after they added Cloud, and they showed that they're getting fucking the new South Park game on the Switch. I'm
I
like,
don't
they're-
think that. I don't.
no,
think
I'm not saying that they're gonna be,
Give me
but I'm
Crash
saying
Bandicoot.
that could happen.
that could happen. I could
100%
see
could
that.
happen. Oh, that could
Oh,
happen.
yeah.
Oh, Banjo would be
I just thought
so
of my,
sweet.
my second one. I
Okay.
want Spyro.
Yeah.
Isn't there a rumor that they're getting a new game?
Yeah, Spyro's getting a new game.
Is
It's
Spyro?
already announced.
Isn't Spyro like different now? Like
He's a little different.
I
think-
thought they like made him into like amiibo things.
No, 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 no.
No,
That's
What is it called? You put them on platforms. And,
yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah.
not. It's the same
different.
company, I think.
I feel like he just had like a doppelganger.
Yeah. No, Spyro's still, I assume.
Yeah, but is Spyro Spyro Nintendo now? Because I always remember playing Spyro on
Yeah,
the
but I
original
mean-
PlayStation.
No, I think Sony still owns them.
Like, who's he?
Anything-
Same with Crash, but Crash is
Skylanders. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
that was. What's up?
Crash is
Yeah.
Sony, but he's
He's back.
going to be on Nintendo.
True.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So, I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't want one of these, but I kind of expect just from based off the new the whole direct is I wouldn't be surprised if they added a holy cow, I just forgot what the game was called. They showed it in the Switch direct. Undertale. I wouldn't be surprised. if
Oh,
there's
yeah, I
an
can
I
see
think
it.
that was a very popular game too.
Yeah. Yeah,
a
People
lot of
like
people like
Undertale.
that.
Rayman in here.
I'd be fine with Rayman.
Give us Clayano, dude.
give which character destroyed you in Clay Fighter 64?
Mr. Frosty. Clay Fighter 63 and a third comboed me till I didn't exist on this planet anymore.
The man was already dead and he was still getting
Yeah, it was
comboed.
like
Like
300
a
move
bot.
combo.
It's the most hilarious thing I've
I
ever
can't really
seen.
think of anyone else that I want that is within possibility.
I can't wait until you go back and edit this and put like the cluster of characters we just named.
No,
That's
it's gonna
like 10
happen.
minutes, and it's gonna be like it's gonna be
Oh,
like
yeah.
50
It's gonna
characters.
happen.
We'll have to show a picture of Lynn so I know who's that.
Yeah,
is.
I mean, I know what I'm doing.
Hope you find one PG-13.
No, it's gonna be X-rated.
It's gonna be hella lewd.
Rule 34.
I can't think of anyone else. You guys got anyone else that you
Ah,
want?
I just want Bomberman.
Any like super wild wishes?
I mean, there's always Goku, but
I don't even want Goku.
I don't
want
I
him.
wouldn't want him either.
No, I'm saying wild wishes that you want. You don't want. I'm trying to look at my
Clay-
games, but
I'll say Cleon or whatever how you pronounce it.
Geralt,
Geralt or
the cat thing.
Give me
Yeah.
Geralt of Rivia.
Jeff, they ain't gonna add
Witcher
no
3.
damn Witcher 3 character. They could though. That's not gonna happen.
You're saying wishes.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Another sword character.
at least have like
You got powers on.
at least a 4% chance of happening. Not like
I don't want no meme character like Shrek in it.
what I want Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad.
I was gonna say, give me
Agumon.
Agumon.
Yeah, they just put like a Digimon character.
That would
Just
be
a
the
Pokemon
biggest
character.
meme.
Play Digimon Rumble Arena.
That game is so clean.
Laps. I love it.
We beat that in like a
can't-
day.
I can't think of like another like
I can't
wish character.
I feel like. Go ahead.
I'd want the main character from Persona 5, but that's not gonna happen. I thought of one
What?
that far-fetched could happen. Give us a Snowboard Kids character.
Slash, please, Lord.
Dude, Snowboard Kids Revival would be sick.
That'd be
Ah.
cool. That'd be cool.
Whenever Switch decides to give their virtual console,
That's never happening.
but Snowboard Kids 64.
I don't know how many like old 64 characters we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Especially ones that are going.
that's true.
I mean, granted,
Whenever-
Bomberman was really far fetched because weren't they like the last game before the Switch was on
There was
Xbox?
360 games had Bomberman.
Yeah. So, and I didn't know how. What was it? Hudson.
Yeah, I
What
think
was
so.
the company? Like it was. They were kind
Yeah,
of like.
aren't they the one with like the B?
Yeah.
I mean-
So, but I do think with the Switch game, like it definitely when it got announced, I think I got doubly as excited because I was like, "Oh my god, new
Another
Bomberman!"
chance.
But then
Yeah.
also this adds to the small percentage that Bomberman might be in the new Switch game.
Respect. Well,
Dude, this
There-
this Teddy class.
there
this
was
lit.
there was one more thing I want to talk about. I forgot
CreekCast.
CreekCast.
the CreekCast.
Teddy
The one thing I forgot about. So, if we're assuming it's a new game,
Yes.
and it's a new Link,
Has to be new.
are we assuming he's getting a completely new moveset?
No.
Yes.
What'd you say?
Yes.
He said yes. He said no.
No, he's just
He's getting his moves from Breath
He
of the
needs
Wild.
a new moveset from Breath of the Wild.
they're not.
It's
gonna
the
do
same
that.
with. Oh, I was gonna throw that one at you for Mario with Cappy.
With the
Mario,
Cappy.
he'll get one too.
Yeah, I think
If they
he-
do
They gotta get
that-
rid of Flood.
If they do that, they'll just get rid of Flood and it'll be something.
They'll throw the cap out.
But that's what's that gonna do?
You
Stun
can
them?
jump on it.
I think
Is that how
Mario's
that
got to get
is?
a new.
I
new
doubt
set.
it.
Recovery move.
Yeah,
No, the reason I'm saying Breath of the Wild Link gets a new moveset because
he's so different.
he gets like 3 different special things now.
Not even that. Like they could make it
He gets
so.
ice. He gets
Not even that. Like
stop stuff.
his down B could be pulls out a different weapon.
Yeah.
Pulls out another weapon. He's
Oh,
different, man.
so they might
His up
replace
B,
the
Rivali's
bomb.
Gale.
Yeah, I mean you have so much more.
No,
things
no,
with
no,
him.
no, guys! You did not just tell me that they're gonna. You want his up B to change. His up B, the spin attack, is the best freaking thing ever.
I'm just
Leave,
saying
leave.
there's so
No.
much new stuff from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, you thought I was swearing as a kid, dude.
Like he's completely different from when he was the last game. Was
they might
3D
tweak
Skyward Sword.
him, but I don't think they're gonna tweak
I
him. Like
think
he's not
there's
gonna be
characters where they do need to
unrecognizable.
Give him an update.
Ganondorf.
Ganon needs,
Ganon
a new
needs
one.
a new one.
He's a carbon copy.
Yeah.
He's
He's
slow.
slower.
He's slow and it's like a truck. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd be fine if they updated like 1 or 2 moves on a couple characters.
Would
but
you be that upset if they changed Link?
I mean, I won't be upset.
I wouldn't.
I don't think it
Link has
happening.
been diarrhea his entire existence in Smash.
What do you mean? No, he's been Backstreet Boys.
Okay.
I would say mid tier.
I just think there's
low.
so much more potential with him now because he's been the same character for like 10 years.
But that's also another reason
than
that he might just stay the
Like,
same. Because
it's
why
true.
would they? They're like people enjoy playing this character. Why change anything?
That's a good point.
We're thinking a lot on like the competitive side too. Like,
Yeah, we have a competitive bias.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
But,
I'm
like-
I'm looking at this as casual. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm thinking competitive side. If I'm Link main. I don't know if I want to be a Link main
But
Yeah.
as a
in general.
but as like if we have to look at it as
I
a game
would-
developer, if we wanna, are we gonna sacrifice putting new characters in by going back and just taking a character that's been, we've had this model since '64 and tweaking
Changing the
it?
model.
Like I don't think they're
Well,
gonna
yeah, the
change
model's
too
new
much.
Model's
now.
done.
Not
Model's
the model,
changed.
but you know what I mean, like the move sets and all that. They're not gonna.
I'm not
change
saying the
that.
whole thing. Well, for like
But,
some
you know what
things
I mean.
should
They're
be
not like
changed.
they're not
he
gonna be
still
like we
has
need
the
to
spin
do
attack.
this.
Does he even have that wind thing?
What would-
Is boomerang?
Oh no,
Yeah. See, why is that there?
He's gonna keep his like
he doesn't
grapple.
boomerang. Boomerang's like there, but it doesn't have
Yeah.
the effect like it did in Twilight Princess.
I'm just saying I don't think they're gonna, if depending on how many new characters they want to put in, because you've always heard about, oh, this character is gonna be put in the game, but they didn't have enough time.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what characters get in, because I feel like depending on like how similarly they would play to other characters, that'll obviously be the factor if they get in or not.
Bring
That's a
back
good point.
bring back young Link as the Link with all of his previous
That's a good
set.
point.
I actually
the Wild
don't
Link.
mind that idea
That's a
at all,
good
because that's
point.
kind of dope.
Give
And
me that
then-
Toon Link. Yeah.
Yeah, keep Toon Link.
Oh yeah. Keep Toon Link. He can have
Yeah.
all the past Link's
Yeah. Just
abilities.
different visuals.
Yeah, because they just had
Yeah.
Wind Waker
I
HD.
feel like
now,
Yeah.
now with Breath of the Wild Link, there's much more different stuff.
Yeah.
and you
Yep.
still get your two Links.
you got like a
show
brand new
represent.
game that's like super successful. Like just
Yeah.
give us something new.
And-
And they
but yeah,
can
you
do-
still have the old.
And they could technically, it wouldn't be the same, but they could do the same with Mario and Dr. Mario.
Yeah,
They wouldn't change. I don't think they would change as much with Mario.
I don't think there's.
I
that
think
much
they
to
just
change
add
besides
Cappy in there, and you can have
Granted, I
like
didn't really play the game.
you could be like Randall in Yoshi's Story for like offstage stuff.
Yeah.
That Mike didn't pick anything of that up.
Yeah, like you know how like Sonic. Wait, is this upbeat like the spring?
Yeah.
In Smash
Yeah.
4? Like just something like that.
Yeah.
Just something you can interact with.
Yeah.
For recovery.
And that's kind of Cappy from what I've seen of videos. You can jump on him
Yeah, you can
and get
jump
an
on him.
extra jump.
I don't
People-
think
people
it's
use
gonna
that
be
all the
like
time.
throw the cap on people and possess them.
No.
Oh,
No.
that'd be
No.
busted. No, but I do think with with the new Smash game, we can all speculate this, and this is like the
It's very
fun thing
true.
about it.
That's
Yeah,
why.
this
That's
is-
why.
yeah,
What's
this
even
is the
more
fun
What's
part.
even more fun is like the
Because that's
actual
the whole
game or
point.
the
That's
speculation.
why I saved the new talk for after the
Yeah,
port.
and
'cause
this is-
port's boring.
This is the first time
Yeah.
like that we've gotten together
Yeah.
to actually talk about this. Besides like us chatting in Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like because remember back when 3DS like that, we were like
Mhm.
Oh, we
feeding
were
for
playing that.
We were playing
updates,
the demo.
the
Yeah.
demo.
I was like, I hate all these characters.
so it's
They were
just that
playing,
excitement.
waiting for classes.
Yep.
I just remember when Brawl came out, I had like I don't know, it was like a free poster, and I was just like, oh my god, this date. I had it like next to my bed. And I remember coming back from my dad's like, oh man, I can buy Brawl and we could play it. And like the week it came out, our Wii kept like overheating and like shutting
Oh,
off. We were playing it so much, so it's just memories of that, just like really speculating and enjoying.
Yeah.
The game. The anticipation
It's
is super fun.
I'm
And like basically anything they give us, we're just gonna love.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, unless it's like,
unless it's like straight doo doo.
which
Yeah.
I trust that it won't. be.
Yeah. I
They learn.
think they know what. At least I hope they know that this game has got probably a bigger following than most of the other games they have.
sure.
It's pretty much the Wii U's a Smash machine now.
And it's really like the only kind of game
Of its kind.
Of
that
its
it
kind.
has.
Besides
Besides-
me being the only owner of Breath of the Wild for Wii U.
yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Like no one's like, I'm gonna buy
Hey,
the
wasn't that
Wii
bad?
U so I can play. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like people are really for the Wii U.
Like
you
now.
say, oh
No one's like going to their Wii U that I know of and being like, you know what, I really want to play some Wii U Resort.
I actually like Wii Sports.
Yeah, but Wii
I
Sports.
busted
Yeah,
my
but you-
toenail playing Wii Sports.
Yeah, but you don't play that by yourself.
Yeah, he does.
I play Wii
That's
Sports by
true.
myself. I play baseball all the time.
I mean, Wii Sports by yourself.
I like
But I'm just-
Hyrule
I'm just
Warriors. I
saying,
never
like,
finished it, but
I'm just saying, no one's like
y'all hate it.
the Wii U is literally like a Smash machine.
Yeah, I would say that. And with the Switch and how big it is,
Mm-hmm.
but just like how unique Smash is, because people have tried to replicate it with like the PlayStation Fighters
Yeah, that's-
and
uh,
kind of like Brawl. Was it Brawl Out?
Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla,
Brawl
yeah.
Out.
Those
one.
and those games aren't nearly as popular, so
No.
they really
Plus, they
have a
riddled with
lot. I think
microtransactions, especially Brawlhalla.
they have a lot of room to kind of tweak things.
I agree.
sure.
because people, there's no other game that people are like, well, screw this, I'm gonna go buy. What other game are you gonna play? You're gonna
Yeah.
buy another
The thing is,
iteration of our
they're
game.
basically in a class by themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
They
And
got,
no one's even going to come close.
they got some competitive advantages.
Because they live off nostalgia, for one thing, with the characters,
Mhm.
the fun gameplay, the party aspect. Like, everybody knows about Smash.
Yeah, and if
Yeah,
you get
and
your
competitive.
you get your character from whatever other game in there, it's like big, like I don't know, guest characters. Who would
Yep.
have thought? Ryu,
Cloud.
Cloud
Bayo.
Bayo. I would have never have
I
expected
definitely
those
never
DLC
would have thought like
characters.
Ryu would have been in.
Oh,
No.
heck no.
And Ryu is so
No.
fun to play.
Yeah.
He is so
I
fun.
love Ryu, yeah.
Got that chicken wing tilt.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, well, anyone else got anything else to say?
I just want to say this was fun.
Oh, this was a blast.
It's happening again.
I was hyped.
Hey.
I'm gonna have a
Hey.
long thing to edit, but you know,
Hey, man.
That's the fun part. Maybe. I guess
Subs-
we're not editing.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna plug. You can just add our links to the
yeah,
description.
I'll link my people's in the description.
Hopefully, I'm hoping. I just want to. I might want to get some equipment and start making videos and streaming more. That's all I want to do.
Streaming more. He ain't.
You ain't
once.
streaming it.
Yeah, just, so 2 times 0 is still 0. Bummer.
All right, well, guys, that's it for the inaugural CreekCast #1.
CreekCast.
Out. Peace.